Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, and on this channel we talk all things cash stuffing and cash budgeting. And in today's video, we are going to be doing a cash stuffing of the paycheck that we got on May 30th, $2,177 that we have already planned in a previous video. So grab some tea, grab some coffee. Let's get started. So yes, friends, we are going to be doing a cash stuffing today. I'm super excited. I absolutely love doing cash stuffings. I love unstuffings too. I had a ton of comments and whatnot on my unstuffing video. I love doing unstuffings because it feels so good to have that wad of cash at the end. But it's a little scary going into it because you really hope that, what you've expensed is actually what's in your envelopes and that you're actually able to pull out all of that money. So it's like, if you do it correctly, it should be fine. But if you mess up at any point, then you may not have enough money in your envelopes and stuff like that. And I've run into that issue a few times. So yes, so those are a bit nerve-wracking. This is a little less nerve-wracking because we've already planned out what we're going to be putting into our envelopes. We already did the breakdown of the denominations. This I did off camera. Let me see if I can. Oh, it's only 2 pages. Okay. So this I did off camera. I took what we planned out on the previous 2 pages and I broke them down into the denominations that I need them to be in order for me to cash stuff. But yeah, let's get started. And actually, before I get started, I just wanted to say thank you so much for these new followers. Y'all are awesome. I'm so happy to have you guys here. Just to introduce myself a little quickly, my name is Rachel Norrie. Norrie is a shortening of my actual last name. And I'm a 37, I was going to say 4, but that's my husband's age. I'm a 37-year-old cash budgeter here in Texas. I'm in Central Texas in the Austin area, and I got into cash stuffing about a year ago. I started budgeting first through an app that you guys will hear me refer to often, which is called You Need a Budget, otherwise known as YNAB. I use YNAB religiously. So any kind of transaction that I have, I always input it into YNAB to the penny. And then for my cash stuffing, I round that amount in an expense tracker that I have here. So these expense trackers, anything that I spend, I round to the dollar, and that's what I unstuff in my envelopes. And then that unstuffing money I take back to the bank to pay off the card because we use credit cards. So so that's me in a nutshell. I'm married to my husband who's turning 34 in like a month and a half. I have a almost 5-year-old doggy. His name is Mochi. You'll hear him in the videos sometimes clacking around. And he's a Chihuahua mix. He's in my opinion, he's so adorable. And we rescued him a couple of years ago, and he's been a beautiful addition to our family. And then we have a 17-year-old cat. I mean, he's about to turn 17 this month. So a 17-year-old cat who's our skinny old man, and he's super talkative and very opinionated and can sometimes just be a little grumpy old man. But we love him, and we're just trying to, keep him comfortable in his golden years. So that's me in a nutshell. It's a pleasure to meet you guys through the comments. Keep dropping comments, let's talk. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this cash stuffing. So I'm going to take these 2 pages out of the binder so that we can put the binder aside but still have access to the pages. It kind of helps out with space because I don't have an unlimited amount of space here. So let us put this in order. We are going to start with the bills binder and stuff for our mortgage, our utilities, internet, cell phone bill, which my husband and I now share as T-Mobile. Before we had T-Mobile and Google Fi. Vivint is our security system for the house, and we pay a monthly service fee to keep that online and to keep it monitored. So that's really important to me, is to have the security system monitored. So if anything happens, the people on the other side of the monitoring will just call 911 for us directly. Atmos is our gas, not our gasoline, but the gas for the house. So we will be stuffing that today as well. Let me go ahead and grab, here, let me put it here. I will go ahead and grab our bills binder. So we have our mortgage. It's $550 that we need to stuff. So we're going to stuff 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 50. Stuff that in here. Utilities is going to get 65. So I decided on 150, 110, 15. Yes. And guys, I always put the bills, because I heard this on somebody's channel a long time ago, and it's total superstition, but I always put the bills, the higher denomination first, and then the lower denominations in the back, because on that channel, they said that it should bring luck to bring more money, like bigger denomination money into your life. And I thought, I'm superstitious enough that I was like, oh, I'm going to start doing that too. So ever since then, I've put the bigger bills in front and the smaller bills in the back. Internet's going to get $23, and we should have already, okay, we have 46. So 20, 1, 2, and 3. So now we should have 69. 20, 40, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9. $69. We're almost there. T-Mobile has some money. We are going to be adding $45. Should be 2 20s and a 5. And we already have some money in here. So let us organize this and give it a count. We have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91. This should be what we need. I don't know if we're going to get charged for my husband's edition right now this month, or if it's going to be delayed by a month charge. But this is the usual amount that we have to cash stuff for T-Mobile. So I will see as the bill comes up to see if we need to stuff more money in our next stuffing. Vivint, we're stuffing $12 and we have 24. So that's a 10 and 2 1s. And then during a unstuffing and condensing, that's when I would come in here and trade out some of these ones for a 5. So we have 20, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $36. And sorry guys if my voice sounds gravelly. It's like, I don't even know, like 7 something in the morning. I woke up at 6:30 this morning. Just couldn't go back to sleep. And I haven't done much talking yet. So, what is this? Oh, Google Fi. We are not stuffing Google Fi. Atmos gas. We are stuffing $10. So, yeah, I haven't done much talking because it's just me awake right now. And so my voice is still a little gravelly. I feel like I have rocks, like little pebbles in my throat. So this is $8 that we have now in Peacock. But yeah, so I'm filming this on a Sunday. I'm not sure yet, on Sunday the 1st. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to put this video out today or if it's going to be tomorrow for Monday. We'll see how I get through the editing and what time it is when I'm done. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on my weekend. So we did celebrate my father-in-law's 50th birthday with a surprise birthday party, and he totally figured out that something was happening. So my sister-in-law was supposed to deactivate the Ring app on his phone, and she ended up just snoozing it. So the snooze option ended, and so he started getting all the notifications of the people entering in through the door, and he saw his brother enter, and his brother is from San Antonio. So there's no reason for his brother to be here. His brother and his niece and other family members to be here if it weren't a surprise party. So that did not go as planned. But we still had a lot of fun. What we said to get him out of the house is that we wanted to do breakfast with him at a local taco place called Tío Dan. It is very good. So we went over there with him and my sister-in-law, and then we brought him here to our house because he was going to help us install ceiling fans. We got 2 new ceiling fans for our offices. We each have our own office in the house, and so he helped us install the ceiling fans. I eventually took my sister-in-law home. And when I got back, we went to a brewery that's just down the street from us. And we spent 3 or 4 hours there just drinking and having a good old time. It was so much fun. So we dropped him off a little toasty to his surprise party. And he walked in. He's like, I already know. And he walked in and everybody's there to surprise, and it was so much fun. So even though he already knew, he was still surprised. He didn't expect it to be as many people as it was. It's everybody that he knows, with some exceptions. He had some family members who weren't able to come up, and then his nephew just had a baby, so they weren't able to come up, and his other niece had a baby in January and something happened. They weren't able to come up. But most his parents were here, one of his brothers, one of his nieces. It was a fabulous time. Okay, so I put $140 into my car loan. Into student loan, I have 50, 100, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. And we already have 500 in the bank. So I'm just going to keep stuffing this because I have one loan that's coming out of forbearance and another loan that we have one loan that I pay regularly. It's $232 a month or something like that. But the other loan just came out of forbearance, and then I adjusted the payment for it, so the payment should be a little bit lower. HVAC loan is going to be $105. So we are now done with our bills and debt binder. Let us go into our variable expense binder. So for variable expenses, we have our car stuff. We are going to stuff $75. And I did that as $150, $120, and $15. So $20.50. Okay, so we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 200, 210, 205, 215, 220, 225, 230, 235, 236, 7, 8, 238. That is very exciting. I know we're not stuffing as much into here, but it's good to have like a little bit of a buffer in case something happens. Because this is like anything related to the cars. So we do have an emergency fund. If we needed to pull from our emergency fund, we absolutely have that money. But anything that's not an emergency that we might want to pull for the cars. So like if we need new wipers or oil change, of course, gas, registrations. My registration's coming up due this month, I think, now in June. And so everything we pull from that sort of maintenance stuff, we pull from our cash stuff envelope or car stuff envelope. Dine Out is getting $150, and I did that as 5 ones. Do our huge 5 ones, 1 5, 4 10s, and should be 5 20s. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, let's stuff this. We only had $29 in here. So we should now have $179. And I'm a little confused putting this money down. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. 179. Which is awesome. Groceries, we have a whopping $2 left from last week. So we are going to stuff another 150, and we're going to do the same denominations that we just did for Dine Out. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should be 152. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. And I am playing around, guys. So story time. My husband just went to the doctor and found out that he has high cholesterol. Not like crazy high, but it's high enough that it's, anytime you have high cholesterol, it's a concern. So we are going to be adjusting how we eat. So I'm actually thinking of taking $50 out of Dine Out and putting it towards groceries. So we have more grocery money because we need to buy more veggies, lean meats, veggies, fruits, things like that. Things that are, whole grains, the healthy eating stuff. So I am considering doing that and kind of going from there. But I offered a gym membership and he was like, no. Which I'm surprised because he used to be a gym rat. So I'm kind of surprised he doesn't want to go back to that. But maybe that's why. Maybe because he's already done it. And he's just like, I know what that life is like. I don't want to do that again. Because he was like, it's the protein shakes and eating super lean and all that stuff. So, okay, so this should be 150. This is 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. And then this is I keep trying to say 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So we have our monies correct. And then with our next unstuffing and whatnot, we can condense. if there's anything to condense after we unstuff. Pets is getting 75, and we have, here, let me add the 75 first. We have quite a bit of money in here, which is good, because we need to take our cat to the vet. His name is Mr. Romeo Valentine. And no, I did not name him, but we did keep the name when we adopted him. Because we just thought it was cute. It was a friend of mine, it was her cat, and then her husband ended up being allergic. And so she thought one of her family members, maybe her little sister, named him. And then Valentine is something related to like one of their middle names. And anyway, so we thought the name was cute. And so we kept it, and we just call him Mr. Or if he's in trouble, it's Mr. Romeo. So 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 76, 7, 8, 9, 79. 279? Yep, 279. That's awesome. And miscellaneous is getting 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. That is it for our variable expenses. Now for, let's jump into our high priority, because I have it here. So high priority expenses are, let's see, we're not doing education. We're not doing the Etsy business because we're stocked up. We are not doing housekeeping because we just paid. We are doing lawn care. We're doing $40. So that should be 220s. Perfect. We are doing $10 into EcoShield. So that's 100, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. Should just need another $10 next week, and then we should be good. Medical's not getting anything, and then my brother's wedding is going to get $70. So 50, 20. So we have 500, 600, 700, 800 in the bank. 100, so that's 900, 20, 40, 41, 42, 942. And this money is not only, we've already paid for our plane ticket and our hotel. This money will also go to buying us clothes because it's a themed wedding. So they want the bachelorette, it's a joint bachelorette party, but they want the girls in red and the guys in black. And then the day of the wedding, they want everybody in black. So I still need to buy my bachelorette and wedding dresses. And my husband needs to buy his clothes as well. So that should be it for this page, besides our 2 savings, which I'll do at the end. And then we are going to go into our yearly binder. And into Jewelers Mutual, we're going to put $4. 2, 3, 4. So we have 55, 6, 7, 8, 9, 61. 61. Car insurance, we're putting 151. Remember, guys, I think this ended at $999. Let's give it a count first. So 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 50, 70, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98. Oh my God, please don't tell me that. 50, 70, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98. Ah! Yes, I thought it ended at $5.99 or $9.99, but I think, hold on. This is 950, 70, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98. So 998, and I'm putting 151. So that should be the last 100. What, 50? Sorry for that weird cut, guys. My storage got super full and it stopped filming. I had to go back to see where it left off. So I stuffed the 151 into car insurance. So we now have the 900 in placeholders, 900, 1,000, 50, 1,100, 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. I thought I was clearing the getting out of the ending of the 9 and bringing it to a flat 0 or 5 number, but no, I'll have to do that next time. So pet insurance is getting nothing. I already stuffed, I didn't realize that it had cut filming. I already stuffed the $3 into Canva. So we now have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 in Canva. Next should be Wise. And for Wise, I had written it on the previous page because it was originally part of the monthly subscriptions. Wise, we're putting in $2 because we now pay this yearly. It's about almost 50% cheaper to pay it yearly than to pay it monthly. YNAB is getting $3. So 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. Another one ending in 89. Amazon is also getting $3. So this is now, whoopsies. This is now 105. 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Costco is getting $3. So we now have 50, 70, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Another one ending in 9. That's okay. It kind of hurts it hurts the insides a little bit, but it is what it is. Chase Sapphire is getting $2. So we now have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. 38. Amex Blue is getting $2. So we now have 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Amex Gold is getting $7. So 5, 6, 7. So we have 100, 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. And that is it for our memberships and subscriptions binder. Now we're going to be doing low priority. So for low priority, we're not doing budgeting. We are putting $6 into clothing. 5. Okay, good. 6. Okay, let's see what we have here. My nose. 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. Nice. I just bought a sweater, so the fact that we still have $85 is nice. Dinnerware is getting $5. So we have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70. We're getting close. I think the plates that I want to, the plate set that I want to buy is like $80 on Amazon. So we're getting close, probably in another month or so. Electronics is getting $5. We have $5 in there. That's a total of 10. Gifts is getting 5, which I think we have, yes, only $5 in there. And that is the last 5. Haircuts is getting $2. Oops. So that's the last $2 that we have. So that's 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. House decor is getting nothing. Remodeling is getting 10, and we have a 5 in there. So it now has 15. We're building this back up after buying the fans. And that is it for our low priority. Awesome. And now we're going to go back, guys, to our savings challenges that we're doing. So we're doing one by Raylyn at the Remarkable Dollar, her Birth Flowers Challenge. I absolutely love this challenge. So let's find our paper clip. We are now in June. This is the first paycheck of June. Technically, it's the last paycheck of May, but we consider it as the first pay period of June. So we need $40. There we go. So $40 into June. And our next stuffing, we'll do $25. And then for Melina's 5K, we need $90 for our first bubble of June. We have 50, 70, 90. And let me get my pen. I always forget the pen. Okay. So here's the pen. We checked off 90. Give it a shake so that it dries more quickly. Dry. And there we go. Our first $90 into the June 5K Savings Challenge. And guys, that's it for our stuffing. We did everything. Our tray is empty, so that means that we did it right. And we have stuffed everything that we broke down into our monies over here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. You know, don't forget to give this video a like, you know, drop a comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the content. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.